Robert back here, Bluegrass Bushcraft. Got this old 30s model, maybe, I'm not sure. Old Coleman table lamp. It's dent and dinged to death. Somebody had electrified it. Well, now I'm going to turn it into a fat bottom girl. If y'all want to stick around and watch, you're more than welcome. Okay, I've already put my lantern valve into the font. I took the lamp valve out of it. And I'll throw in a picture here real quick what this is going to basically look like when I get done with it. I started building it once. I have to use a collar to support the burner frame. And this is my original collar that I built, but I made it about a 1/4 inch too short. So Melissa went out and bought me another can of yams. So I'm going to try this again. Hopefully it won't make it too short this time. Okay, I got the can clamped to my vise. I got a black mark at each end there of the ripples. I'm going to try to cut it that just outside of the ripples, straight as I can. Then we can put it on the belt sander and clean it up. Okay, got the collar cut out. Took it on the belt sander and I just smoothed off the edges a little bit. It was a little rough, still not perfect, but hey, this is my first Frankenstein and I'm building it out of junk, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I want to put this seam on the back side away from the valve. So I'm going to hold that right there where it's going to ride on the, it won't sit all the way down on there because of that hump. I'm just guessing about where I want that valve. I'll have to tweak it a little on the way. Okay, drilled a hole in the center of that and didn't get it exactly dead center across from the seam back there, but it's close enough. The seam's going to be on the back side. Got this little piece of metal, a little bracket that I bent. It's got a hole in it. I'm going to use this as a guide for marking my holes. I'm just going to put a small mark each side of the bracket and mark my drill hole. Slide over to the next mark. I'll make another mark on the other side. Mark my drill hole. Okay, I've cut out this little block. This will fit right inside my collar while I'm drilling. That will keep the collar from collapsing. I can just rotate it with each drill. So let's get over to the drill press and let's drill our vent. I didn't want to move this camera back again, but I forgot to punch my holes. So off camera, I just took this steel punch and I punched indentions in there to start my drill bits. Okay, I'm really not happy with the way this one turned out. This one is much more uniform. First of all, I lost my bracket that I marked these with, and I made a smaller bracket which made the holes closer together. On the first one, I used my hole punch for paper. Worked perfect, but I wore it completely out on this one. It just wouldn't punch another hole in the second one. So I had to drill it. And even though that I used the punch and indented those, the drill bit still kept wandering. I couldn't hold it, so they're not uniform and they're too close together. But it's gonna work. Okay, I've already put a new cap gasket in it. I replaced the leather pump cup and had to do a repair of the tip. It broke off of the pump stem inside the check valve. And before I started making the video, I repaired all of that. I didn't get video on any of that. But now we can put on the new generator. Okay, this setup I'm using is from a 70s model lantern. The fan is probably from the 30s, but I wanted this older ventilator on it, and the stud was too short. And I took the stud out, took it to the hardware store, and they didn't have any to match it because it's 1/4 on the top. And on this model, they used a smaller thread on the bottom, and I couldn't find anything to match up with it. So I just got this little coupling, and works perfect. This little short all thread. Anyway, I'm just going to cut that off to the length I need it. Now, I can just thread that back out of there. I double nutted that so that I could pull it back out. And just going to take that to the belt sander and get that burr off there. Okay, here's what we want to see. Nice blue flame. She's ready for mantles. All right, here's the final. Okay, there she be. She may not win no beauty prizes, but she'll do for me. I like her. She's got character. Now we got to figure out a name for her. Seen somebody on one of the sites today talking about naming their lanterns. So we definitely got to name this one. Alright. Well, you all out there, all my subscribers, comment, man. Shoot me a name for it. This fat bottom girl needs a name. Alright. Y'all know the routine. Like, share, subscribe. God bless.